Russia really, you could say, got pummeled here at the United Nations with this vote, with 141 countries voting in favour of the resolution, 35 abstaining and only 5 voting against. Russia, Belarus, Syria, North Korea and Eritrea. 10 countries didn't participate in that vote, but the UN Secretary General, following those results of the vote on the resolution, said really the UN General Assembly has spoken and the message is loud and clear. He said, end hostilities in Ukraine now and open the door to dialogue and diplomacy. Russia argued that, well, this resolution would do the opposite of that and would only embolden what it called radicals in Ukraine. But we heard from the US Ambassador Linda Thomas-Greenfield, who was wearing blue and yellow in solidarity with Ukraine, and who, you might argue, drew a parallel between Putin and Hitler. She said that people in that hall might recall a moment when a European dictator declared he would return his empire to its former glory, an invasion that caused a war so horrific that it spurred this organisation into existence. It was very interesting to see which countries voted in favour, which countries abstained. The United Arab Emirates actually supported this resolution in the General Assembly despite abstaining in the Security Council last week. It had said that it wanted to leave room for dialogue, but it supported this resolution. In general, it looked like countries in the Arab world also were supporting this resolution, and long-standing allies of Russia also supported it, allies like Serbia. So that was interesting to note. Of course, all eyes were on the global south to see which way those countries would go. It seems that a lot of African countries did not end up, however, supporting the GA resolution. That might be down to the fact that Russia has growing influence on the continent. So really, yes, Russia looks very isolated right now here at the United Nations. But what kind of action will we see in the Security Council? That's really the question now.